Hello and welcome to NikkTheAnalyst. Continue on the path of object-oriented programming. I don't know why OOP is so hard for me to think of the acronym. I think of right now with OPP. That's why it's OOP. Well, anyways, today going to go over how to add on a package to your Python. To your Python code editor. So last time we talked about, Turtle or whatnot. That package is already included. But let's just say you wanted to install a different Python package. So if you go to the py.py.org, you can look up different types of packages. I think most of them are free. I think some of them are paid, is what someone told me, but we're going to worry about a free one. And the one that we're going to look at is the the pretty table. So this one is, it doesn't have a lot of things to it, but it has what we need to do for this next project. We're going to make a table and we can add different attributes. So this is just a little brief, what's the project? Yes, a project description for pretty table. And if you go in the Google Code Archive, if you Google pretty table, it tells you, how do you use pretty table? Like, how can we incorporate things in it? How do we put it in there? So it's always lots of fun information. So I think you want a border, header, a line, all those great fun things, but we will get to that. So I use PyCharm and I'm on a Mac, so you can't see this part, but I'm going to the PyCharm option on the file, and we're going to go to preferences. I think on a non-Mac it's a little bit different, but once you get to the preferences within PyCharm, since I already kind of started this right before, just make sure I had everything there. I'm working on project day 16 start. So I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to go to Python interpreter, and I'm going to hit this plus sign, and I'm not going through all this, but I'm going to look up pretty. Oops, it's nice, pretty. Pretty. Oh, there we go. And going to go ahead and install that package. Okay. Oh, it says right here, pretty package installed successfully. So great. Yep, the pretty table is there. If I keep calling pretty package, pretty table is there. So this is what we worked on last time. Remember, we made our cool little turtle. So if you didn't see the last video, I'll just show you a little cool thing about our turtle. We made it Larry. He's a turtle and he's pink and he's going to move forward 600 paces. So let's see a little. Look, there go. Look at Larry go. That's pretty fast for a turtle. Okay, and one of the things we made to get out of it, just click, we're out of it. So let's actually create a new Python file. Okay, so we'll call it pretty table. Yep. Keep it simple. Okey-dokey, where are my notes? Okay, so like we did before, from pretty table, import, capitalize it, table, and table supposed to be equals pretty table. And let's just go ahead and print. I think this, we're going to get nothing, right? Because we don't have anything put in there. And how did it go? So what am I missing, or did I do the wrong part? Don't worry about it. Oh, hold on, I see the issue. Ha. Okay. Let's pause this because I lost my notes. So let's give it one moment. Okay, small technical difficulty, but I'm back, like a bad habit. All right, so there was some issues with my notes, but resolved them. And like I said, I am back. Ah, it's my face really big. Okay, so put this off to the side. Oh, actually, it's not. Is it sharing my screen? Hold on. You're not seeing my screen. You're just seeing my face. That explains a lot. And there we go. You see a screen? There we go. Because I was about to get to coding and you would have got to see my face. All right. So notes on deck. Screen is sharing. Back to the pretty table. So let's get rid of that. So I put from pretty table, PRTTY. I just thought of that Michael Jackson song. Okay, pretty table, and table equals pretty table. And we're gonna add columns to our table. So this was it, the Google Code Archive, controlling table style. So you look in here, where does it show us how to add a column? Does it tell us how to add a column? Because I know it did, because I did it earlier. Plain columns. Okay, I don't see it in there, but don't worry. It's in my notes that just, there we go. There go the notes. Make sure they stay. Okay. So from here, we're going to put a table, which is our table is our object, and we're putting an attribute, which is add column. Okay. And what are we going to put in this column, right? So we're going to have our first column. So we labeled fruit, meat, sugar. Just making a list. So fruit. And remember we put, oh, actually I got to put the title. Ah, that's right. So let's put foods, just something easy. And then we're going to make our list. And remember, a list is the hard brackets, right? So we'll make oh, nope, those are curly brackets, hard brackets, because we're making a list. We have made lists in dictionaries before, because dictionaries are the curly brackets, lists is the hard brackets. We've done this in the past. Go back and look at previous videos. So the first food, I like how I put food, so we're gonna keep that there because I think it's fun. We're gonna put, because we're already on the, just adding S for no reason, we'll put fruits. Meats, and I don't suggest you this if this is a school project or something you're doing for work. I don't think they would find it funny. And sugars. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and print this out. Print table. Right. Let's see. Do everything right. What did we do wrong? Okay. You know what? I wonder if it has anything to do with, let's look at what we didn't pass. We did have to put from turtle, import turtle. Okay. So we have from, okay, what is this? Telling us class pass. We don't need to do that. Okay. Let's run it again. Let's get rid of whatever that was. Oh, I see what it is. It added a class. No classes. No class. Let's look at, what is it saying? Import name pretty table. Initialize pretty table to the likely circular import. Cannot import name pretty table from partially initialize pretty table. Most likely circular import. Okay, let me look at my notes. What did I do wrong? From import. Did that right? Table. Oh. Let's try this again. See table dot add underscore column. Okay. No. Still having issues, so let's make sure that everything is spelled correctly. Paste, okay. This is, part of the okay, maybe we weren't supposed to install it. Okay, it's installed. Right, and continue. Okay. And let me look at these notes. What is going on here? Okay. And actually, so we did table, table dot add underscore column. Okay, we put these here and let's do it again. Look somewhere real quick. All right, so realized what the problem was, had to work through it. So previously, this was labeled pretty table. So that's why I was saying cannot import pretty table from partially initialized module pretty table, most likely to circular import because it was trying to import the tab labeled pretty table. Oh, I have never felt more like someone who has to code any day in their life. So that's fun times. Trying to figure things out. And sometimes this is right in your face. So I'm pretty sure there's someone watching the video screaming, your tab is called what you're trying to import. So got everything to work. So let's start that off. The things I was looking for that didn't pop up, now it makes sense. Okay, so from pretty table, and when you import from pretty table, import pretty table, you should see, wait a minute, this should be, C. Let's see if it works. All right, let's see if we got everything running. Yes, we got it. So we see our first column, foods, and we have fruits, meats, and sugars. Yes. So that's our first column. And looking at the notes, we're going to add in a second column, right? So I feel so silly. I really do. I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain. What did I do? So we're just going to add another column. And this one we're going to be, we'll just name, just say types. This probably isn't making sense. Probably should have thought this over a little bit better to name things, but you know, just to get the idea, that's fine. And we're gonna put hard brackets, not curly brackets, hard brackets, because we're making a list. So a fruit, we got apple. And then after apples, we'll have steaks, because you know, we're just keeping with the bad grammar right about now. And sugars, what's cotton candy? I don't know, just love cotton candy. Okay, so went ahead and we ran our table. So now we have 2. And let's say you were trying to figure out what's the alignment on our table. And you're probably, before you can even ask that, you're like, well, how would I look that up? So if you look here, align, you can see what it is. So table. And see, we can see that it's a center align, foods and types. That's a center alignment. So let's say we wanted to change our object. All right, let's go ahead and update those. Ooh, wrong table. We are not doing turtles anymore. We are doing pre-tables. Okay, so we put table, and the attribute we're updating is align, and we want to make it, we'll just say left. It has to be lowercase l. Let me double check. Yes, it'll be a lowercase l. Let's go ahead and print that. See everything's aligned to the left side. So that is how you create a table in Python. We're going to leave it at that right here. Thank you for sticking with me with trying to figure out what's going on. This is why debugging is important. This is why it's great to have resources and looking and just kind of going through your process step by step. And like I mentioned in other videos, it's just a learning process. And as you get more familiar with your Python code, you'll be able to call out things faster. Or sometimes you just forget. You're like, oh, you can't name something what you're doing. So it happens. So, but no, thank you for watching the video and stay tuned because there'll be more videos. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment. All right, talk to you later.